premieres Saturday, May 31st at 10 on American Heroes Channel.
In Egypt's Valley of the Kings, Kent Weeks has discovered a skull. He believes it belongs to the firstborn son of Ramesses the Great. Will it help unlock the secrets of the biblical Exodus? And whether it occurred during the reign of Ramesses, the greatest of all Egyptian pharaohs. Searching for supporting evidence is investigative journalist Charlie Sennott. He's traveling from Cairo to the Nile Delta on the trail of a lost city called Pi Ramesses. A city named after the man who ordered it built. The place where Amenhotep would have grown up. According to the Bible, it was here that the Hebrews were forced into servitude to build the greatest of the many monuments and temples Ramesses was building all over Egypt. Pi Ramesses was the jewel in the crown.
Therefore they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with burdens.
Yes,
they
I
built
did.
for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramses.
Although Ramesses City is named in the Bible, for centuries it was lost, considered nothing more than a myth. But after 20 years of excavation, the myth has been found. Its foundations lie hidden several feet beneath lush farmland. Egyptologist Ted Brock shows Sennott a tantalizing glimpse of the city's former glory.
And these colossal feet of Ramesses are about all that remain above ground. The rest of it is all buried below the fields.
With a skyline dominated by huge temples and Ramesses' vast magisterial palace, complete with its own royal zoo, Pi Ramesses was a thriving metropolis. And it contained a key find supporting the description of the city in the Exodus: a massive chariot base. For Sennott, it's another clue because according to the Bible, Pi Ramesses was a base for 600 chariots that pursued the Hebrews as they fled Egypt.
So we know we have Pi Ramesses here.
Exactly.
We know that Pi Ramesses is mentioned in the Bible. Are we getting closer to narrowing down this as the setting, do you think?
If you accept the idea that Ramesses was the pharaoh of the Exodus, then yes, this will be the site of all the drama that's described in that chapter of the Bible.
The Bible says that the Hebrews had once been honored guests in Egypt, but the Pharaoh turned on them. He ordered a cult, an event called the Massacre of the Innocents. It was a desperate measure motivated by his fear that their growing numbers would allow them to take over his country.
If it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live.
This massacre was to set the scene for one of the Bible's most iconic stories. A story that, if true, would link a Hebrew baby to a Pharaoh's son. It was in a desperate effort to save her son from the slaughter that a young Hebrew woman hid Moses in the bulrushes of the Nile, hoping he might be carried to safety. Moses' origins remain shrouded in mystery. Was he raised in Pi Ramesses, as the Bible suggests? If so, he would have been only one among the many princes whose father was Ramesses. First and foremost was Amenhotep, Ramesses' firstborn son by Nefertari, and a child Moses may have known and been brought up with. Amenhotep's mortal remains now lie in KV-5, the vast tomb built by Ramesses for his sons. Deep in the tomb, under Professor Wheat's close supervision, Dr. Wilkinson and her assistant are cleaning the skull, believed to be his. It's a long, intense process. Days of meticulous work lie ahead. But already the scientists have found a clue to the skull's identity.
We're looking at this from above at the moment, so we've got the back of the skull here, and this is the brow here, so the face of this individual will be underneath this cushion. You can see that he's got quite a long sagittal contour, which is basically in profile. You get very long length to the skull, which is something that's common with ancient Egyptians.
Is this really the skull of Amenhotep, firstborn son of Ramesses the Great? Could Moses have played a part in his death? And will forensic science tell us how, when, and from what he died?